Welcome to Prismere, a land that was once covered in beautiful landscapes and mystical magic, now turned into a nightmare. Sibona, the Queen of Prismere, has been captured by the Hourglass Coven, a trio of hags determined to make this land their own. Being tasked by carnival owners from the Fae, our young group of adventurers, the young and the deathless, must determine the fate of Prismere. My name is TJ. I will be the DM on this adventure. Now it's time to meet our players.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I play Vivian Deathwalker, a drow grave cleric with a dark aesthetic. Forced out of her assigned cemetery, she found her way to the Witchlight Carnival and found a strange new home. She's now on a mission to the Feywild to save her new home and colorful family.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'm playing the character Nivens. He's a Herringon. He is a Way of the Four Elements monk. His story is that he is searching for a lost companion that was separated from him years ago when he met up with this party.
I'm Donald, and I'll be playing Sullivan, the human arcane trickster rogue. He's been on a journey for who knows how long. His memory is kind of spotty and is figuring things out on the go.
Yeah. So are you just you're gonna do the recap?
Oh, does anybody else want to do the recap?
I kind of wanted to try to add up again.
Do it! All you.
Right. Let's do it, Tom. Have at it, buddy.
All right, I am still terrible with remembering names, but I will try my best. Starting off last session, we were figuring out how we were going to ascend this tower where the balloon was hanging from. We ended up getting ambushed by a giant constrictor snake that was eyeballing my character down. I'm Herringon, so that makes sense. Donald ended up casting, I don't remember what it was called. Minor illusion in the shape of a fat, lazy Herringon. And right as it caught the constrictor snake looking at me's attention, a second one jumped out and struck his illusion, just destroying it. So then we were forced into battle with these two giant constrictor snakes. In the course of the fight, Sullivan ended up getting constricted. Vivian kept her distance, but we ended up taking out all the snakes. I don't think any of us actually took much damage. I know Nivens, my character, was able to bob and weave almost out of every attack. Sullivan was covered in blood that he used to actually slip out of one of their grasps. And then we ended up defeating both snakes. We attempted to search their stomachs. Well, Sullivan did, and did poorly. Vivian ended up going in and finding a rusted dagger, which Sullivan took because he just likes daggers. We ended up, so the tower is slanted at like a 6-degree angle, so we ended up ascending that way. I went up first, tied off a rope, it helped the rest of the party up. After that, Sullivan had cut a split into the top of the balloon for me to slide down in. Vivian ended up following, which I missed completely and made some comments that I shouldn't have about the dead. Was it a pollywog?
That's correct.
Yes, I had completely missed that she was already preparing this body for burial and suggested we just cut that side of the basket and let it fall to the ground. It's my fault. I missed it. But
It's all good. It's all in character.
Yep. But she ended up putting the bullywog in the bag of holding along with this mysterious chest that we found. We ended up lowering her down. She did it in a great style, coming down way better than she did coming up. I pulled the rope back up, tied it off to the cage that was holding Sir Talavar. And he is a pink, purple-ish dragon fairy. I lowered him down to Vivian. She untied the rope, and then I ascended. And then Sullivan, trying to show off, proceeded to climb the pole on the top of the tower, and Assassin's Creed jumped off and landed perfectly, 1 foot, striding so elegantly. And I'm the only one to witness it, but I will say it was perfect. After that, it was good.
At least there was one witness.
And I'll own it. You did great. After that, I had proceeded to try to carve some of the meat out of the giant constrictor snakes. I succeeded in getting 10 rations each for all of us. Sullivan had dug a grave for, was it Linda?
Yep,
you are correct.
Over by the tree off to the left side of the map there, for burial. After that, Vivian had noticed one of the eggs she took interest in our last session. Up in this tree, Sullivan had attempted to climb the tree, fell. I attempted to climb the tree, fell, caught myself, but still managed to make it up. And trying to get this egg, realized it wasn't an easy feat. It disappears into shadows. I relayed this down to the rest of the party, and Vivian cast a spell that emitted 4 orbs of light up into the tree. I proceeded to put the egg in my backpack, which in hindsight wasn't a great idea because there's still shadows in there. Lowered it down. When Sullivan went to open the bag, nothing in the bag because it appeared on a different branch. But this branch happened to be within arm's reach of Sullivan's mage hand. So he was confused, yelled up to me. I yelled back to them, I'm going to need you to use mage hand. And then he told Vivian to have it follow his mage hand, the light down with his mage hand. We successfully got it down. Vivian had a moment with this egg that was, I think she remembered kind of what it was, shared a small moment of embrace, and it disappeared into the shadows but reappeared in her backpack. We got some useful information from Sir Talavar. I can't remember who shot his balloon down, but he had said if we were able to find the key that unlocks his cage, which was stolen by a goblin that headed towards, what hill was it? Tellonme Hill.
Is it Tellome or Tellonme Hill?
Tellome. Tellemy.
Okay.
Tellonme. Yeah, he said that if we, got him free, basically that he would give us more information. There was some back and forth between Sullivan and him about his sword. To us, it's a dagger. I don't think you should take a knight's sword, but I'll leave that to you. We basically did a long rest there overnight. Ate some constrictor meat. Come morning time, Vivian had noticed that the egg that she had basically cradled with all night had hatched in a small, what was it called? A shadow newt. Had hatched out of it, and they had shared a moment. I do not remember the name.
There was no name given at the time. No name given at the time. She had the week to come up with one.
Okay. But she was basically holding it, basically telling it she'll keep it safe. She even pointed it in our direction and said, "These are friends." We found out this shadow newt does eat shadows. But I think it understood her. And I also forgot we did get Hiccup the snail back. I have to mention that. Once we all got on the ground, Vivian pointed out, "What about Hiccup?" And Sullivan took off in a panic sprint and got him back to the party safely. He still does, in fact, have the hiccups. So I think that's another thing we should try to fix. But I believe where we left off at was we were deciding on heading to Tellonme Hill.
Hiccup is perfectly fine just the way he is.
How loud are these?
Tyler,
Thank you.
very good job.
Great job, man.
First off, just for clarity, last week when I was describing the minor illusion spell, I did allow it to make sounds. That is not correct, but based on everything that was going on, I thought it was funny. And one thing I do ask of you guys is if I do something that isn't technically correct and you don't know if I know or not, let me know. Like text me or something, because
you didn't make it make sense.
I still make a lot of I made a burp.
Burp.
But
Okay.
yeah, I heard that. I was like, ah.
Oh.
But regardless, I compare things to Baldur's Gate a lot too. So if I do a Baldur's Gate thing, then like, hey, that's how it works in Baldur's Gate, not in the rules. I'm like, oh, okay, got it. So there's that. Second thing, you guys did get a lot of information from Sir Talabar during those conversations. But yes, you guys have woken up. The sun has risen. It's still a very gloomy Vivian. You are woken to this newly hatched shadow newt. Have this moment with it where you connect. It is very annoyed by your traveling companions, but seems to agree to at least not bother them. Sullivan and Vivian.
Is she the first one awake?
I would say yes, because you need the least amount of sleep. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm awake, like just like
Elf
watching,
perk.
like, hey guys.
Yeah, so you're just kind of sitting there with your new little buddy. Sullivan,
Yo.
you awaken. You open your eyes and you look out near the fire. And you see Vivian sitting there. Quietly talking to something in her hands, but her back is to you. You can't really see what has transpired.
Who are you talking to?
Gonna turn her head over her shoulder and bring the newt up and up to her face, or like and back looking at the news.
Oh,
So whisper. Well, not, you don't see it yet. So
Oh.
whisper. So introduce yourself, Caligo.
what?
And how does Caligo introduce herself?
So I'll take Caligo. She's in one hand, and I'll just like hover my hand over her so she has a shadow, and she'll pop up in one of the shadows next to Sullivan.
So Sullivan, as you're kind of rolling out of your tent, you see all this transpire. She turns, waves her hand over this lizard you see in her palm, and suddenly you see it kind of hop up, dive straight down, and suddenly on a branch to your right, out of a small shadow just over the branch, pops the nose and the head of Caligo, not fully coming out of the shadow, just up to the shoulders.
Ah. Well, he says out loud. That's the thing that eats shadows, right?
You hatched last night.
That's wonderful. It's adorable, but don't let it eat my shadow.
And with those words, as you say that, almost as if Caligo's mocking, she kind of struts out of the shadow and winds her body towards you and just sticks out her tongue multiple times.
I will start backing away from this thing.
And as you back away, she kind of leans back and kind of almost sits proudly back toward her tail as it wraps around the branch as she sits almost regal.
All right. Caligo, was it?
Yes, I mean, shadow.
Ah, nice. Caligo.
Oh.
I respect your
Did it.
nature.
Go ahead.
Please don't eat my shadow.
As you're saying that, Caligo just kind of looks and meets your gaze knowingly with her pale white eyes. Suddenly you see her tail start to fold into the shadow behind her as she just keeps an eye and nods as she folds in and appears back into your hand, Vivian. As all this is going on, Nivens, you awaken, you stir, and you roll out of your small tent as you see Sullivan backing away from this strange creature as it disappears into a shadow and reappears just a few feet away in Vivian's palm.
Recognize that I've seen something similar, the egg itself disappear into the shadow and reappear. So I kind of put two and two together and realized, oh, it had. I kind of want to approach Vivian and take a closer look.
Okay.
I'm curious.
And Sullivan the entire time was smiling at the creature and being friendly and everything. It's just, hey.
Yeah. It was not, you could tell it was not being aggressive towards you, Sullivan.
Yeah.
It was just making sure you knew what it was capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And Niven, as you approach, how do you approach? Is it like excited and quickly, or is it cautiously? Are you like super excited to see this new creature? How would he approach?
He would approach very cautiously, but yet excited to see this new creature. It's new, it's exciting, but yet there's also a danger sense to it that
Okay.
I
So you
assume just
kind of feel.
shadow
Got it.
everything. Yeah.
Got it. So for you, I'm gonna say you're kind of gonna approach it like Steve Irwin kind of style, kind of sideways, kind of like it's dangerous, but you still want to touch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So very Steve Irwin-esque. You're creeping up, and you reach out, and as you get within about 5 feet of Vivian, Calico notices, turns quickly, and takes a stance as if almost afraid.
I'd speak out in a very melancholy tone. There's nothing to fear. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just excited to see you, little one.
Vivian?
He helped bring you to me.
Hearing that, hearing Vivian's voice, you can see Caligo kind of soften up and loosen slightly, almost looking back over her shoulder toward Vivian. And looking back at you almost softly.
She'll kind of flick her eyes up to Niven. He will not hurt you. He is friend. And we protect friends. Would you like to be his friend?
And with that, as you say those words, Caligo kind of looks back and kind of squints her eyes as if almost insulted. But she kind of shivers and trots towards the tip of your hand and kind of reaches her nose out toward you, Nivens.
Slowly go in with one finger extended, kind of wanting to gently, kind of boop just the side of her face.
Okay. So you reach out, and as you reach out, she kind of leans in and almost as like a cat rubs her face up against you. But as you touch the side of her face, you cast a shadow with your hand, and as the shadow touches your hand, her face almost goes into your hand as she rubs against you, almost as if it's a comfort to her that you can't feel. And she pulls slowly away.
I don't know what to think at this point. It's amazing, incredible, but mysterious and somewhat scary.
So after this, he just kind of settles back into your palm and lays watching but still.
She'll, instead of having him resting in palm, she'll bring him up to the shadows underneath her hair, and underneath her the cowl that she wears.
So as you lay
of the tapestry.
As you lay her down in the shadows, she kind of sinks in most of the way. The only thing you can really see from the shadows underneath her hair, as you, Nivens and Sullivan, look, you can see two white eyes peering out from the shadows underneath Vivian's hair. Your guys' mornings have officially begun.
I will begin by packing up the tent.
Okay. I'm assuming they go into the bag of holding?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Maybe in school with it.
Okay. So I'm going to assume tents get cleaned up. And you guys are ready to continue. You have Sir Talavar in tow.
It's like a 20-pound
Alright.
case, right?
It is about a 20-pound cake. With the ferry, with everything, it's about 20 pounds.
I guess I'll hook them to my backpack or something. Like hook them on, thread like if there's like a hook or something on the very top.
Say that one more time. Where at?
Oh
Go ahead.
wait, what were you gonna do, Vivian?
I was gonna suggest about table. I was gonna suggest like, doesn't the snail have like saddlebags that we
This
could
is
like?
true.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
Hiccup. If you hook them on the hiccup. Yeah. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, that's much smarter. So yeah, we'll just lash them onto hiccup with the on the saddlebag or whatever. However, bring it up.
Oh, yes. Thank you. This is going to be a nice, wonderful ride. Again, we need to head toward Tellonme Hill. The problem, and I forgot to tell you this. The problem is the hill moves.
The helm. Ah.
Yeah. It gets up and walks around from time to time. It gets bored with where it's at. At least that's just the rumor that I've heard. So, we can head towards the area where we think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, at least go to the last place stolen.
We have a fast snail too. So if it's running around, we can catch it.
That's
Oh, yeah,
assuming
yeah.
that tail moving around leaves pretty big tracks of the direction it went.
Yes, I would assume the same.
What direction
I think it's southeast.
was it last seen?
Southeast. Or
Yes. The goblin, she took off towards the southeast. Yes.
So, any landmarks we need to look out for that don't move around?
I'm so sorry. I'm not from these parts. I do not know.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you know. So,
Oh, no, I understand. In this situation, there's no such thing as a stupid question. I understand.
anybody else have anything they want to do? What was that, Niven?
Nope, I think we're ready to travel on.
All right. Just head southeast unless anybody has any objections.
Yeah.
Okay.
The quicker we get him out of his cage, the quicker he can get to his queen.
Okay. So you guys tear down your camp. You have these conversations, and you start to head out, weaving back through the bramble. But as you clear the bramble, things are not the same as they were. Sullivan, yesterday, the evening before, when you went to go find Hiccup, you heard a mysterious sound from throughout the swamp.
Yeah.
Do you recall what that sound was like?
Well, I know there's a lot more moisture.
The sound of rushing water. As you clear the bramble, what was once dense marshland so the air is sticky.
Sticky.
You don't know where all this water came from. But as you come down from this tower, you realize it's not going to be easy to get through. And off in the distance, you do hear that same sound of water just constantly rushing.
So in front of us is like green covered water everywhere.
Everything is almost everything is covered in water. From where you guys are at, you're right at the edge of where it starts at the bottom of the hill. You're not sure how deep it is.
Vivian will kind of go to the edge of where the water is and take her little hook, the lantern hook, and kind of see how deep.
So going down the hill, as you reach in, as you obviously as you get further away from yourself, it gets deeper. From your arm's length out, it goes down to about 8 inches deep.
That's not too bad.
But it does continue to slope.
That's
You can't, from where you're standing, you can't really tell how deep it gets just with your stick.
Do we see any drift, like any logs, like driftwood or anything like that around the area?
No. I mean, you see branches and things floating, but other than that, not a lot.
Vivian is going to take her dancing lights, and she's only going to manifest one. She's
Okay.
going to take it out a little further and submerge it underwater.
Okay. How far out?
Say 30 feet for this time.
30 feet. Okay. So as it sinks, it sinks a few inches and about a foot. And it settles, hits the bottom right around 30 inches, right around 2.5 foot.
It's a good idea, Vivian.
Figure we could at least see light.
If you could, I'll take point, and you can kind of guide us with your dancing light, your light spell.
Yeah, and so she'll go ahead and do another casting of it and bring all 4 out, and she'll have it like under the water, like touching the ground and just kind of moving. I'd say like 10 feet in front of us.
Okay. So,
No. Hold on, let me look at him.
So while you're looking, real quick question: is everybody on the back of Hiccup?
Sullivan is not on the back of Hiccup. He's going to take point in front of everybody. Then, well, do we want to do a marching order on the?
If you would,
map?
please.
Yeah, Sullivan will take point. I think Vivian would. I don't know what the range of her spell is.
It's 30 feet.
30 feet. So,
Whoa, what? Oh.
No,
Hit
my
shift.
dancing lights?
It's 120, isn't it?
Oh, it is
Yeah.
120 feet.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
120. I only put it out 30 feet away from me at that time to kind of see how rapidly it was.
I don't
floating.
know. I don't know if Vivian wants to ride Hiccup or.
Yep, set yourself up on the map however you want to go.
Yeah. So Sullivan will be taking point. You guys move your tokens around. And we'll see.
Are we leaving Hiccup as last?
Maybe. Unless somebody wants to ride him through this.
I'm gonna say I can ride him as long as he
I would-
listens to me.
Alright. I mean, he seems pretty...
He's under your guys' control now.
Yeah.
You guys can freely operate him how you see fit.
If you want to ride him, and in case things get bad, you can maneuver a lot faster with him.
You can do that.
I think that right there.
So
is
I
our
will
marking.
say one thing to remember. Sir Talavar is hanging on the side of the basket.
So hanging on the side of the snail. He is hanging about, I'm gonna say he's about 5 feet to the bottom of his basket. On the side of the snail. So,
Oh, he might be
I'm gonna
getting
say-
submerged here eventually. If it goes any deeper.
that's just something to pay attention to. But yes, you guys are in marching orders. You guys are heading east
Yes. Well,
Okay.
southeast towards...
with
Why did that do that? I don't know why it changed my voice.
southeast.
Sorry about that. So you guys are traveling east with these lights out in front of you, Sullivan. You see them dip down a little bit, go up, but it does level off right between 2 foot and 3 foot. That is about where the range gets. As you guys are traveling, there is a heavy fog this morning. You figure due to the high waters, there's a lot of moisture in the air, so fog is settled in pretty much everywhere. You cannot see far in front of you. Without these lights, you wouldn't really know which direction you were heading. But Sullivan, through the fog, you see the lights gently start to raise out of the water and level off in front of you where a small landing has emerged out of the swamp.
I have Edgar summoned.
Yes, you have Edgar summoned. What would you like to do with Edgar?
Probably... It won't probably be very beneficial to have him fly around, but he'll stay near Vivian and try and be a second pair of eyes around her and them, try and perceive stuff.
Okay. Are you guys continuing forward?
I mean, it's the only way.
Like when you saw the lights come up out of the water, did you guys do anything different, or are you continuing forward?
Wait,
So they're
lights?
coming up out of the water like we're coming to dry land.
Yes, something that's out of the water.
Okay.
You don't know if it's dry land. You don't know if it's something. You don't know. It's just it's out of the water. You cannot see it through the fog.
Is there no way to get rid of the fog?
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like, if you have something you could...
I don't know the distance on it, but I could use my elementalism with air to see if it would push the fog away.
You would be able to push it a maximum of 10 feet, which is how far in front of you are the lights?
About 15, 20.
Okay, so you would not be able to get to where the lights are, but you would be able to get close to it. You would, from where you're at, Nivens, you would be able to reach right around where Sullivan is. So
Could I get up and then decide to throw a punch of air to try to
Yeah.
get a good line of sight?
Yeah. I mean, again, you'd only get about 10 feet. But yes, if you guys want to continue forward with Nivens swapping with Sullivan,
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine.
That works with me. He wants to
Okay.
take point and
So seeing the lights come up out of the water, Sullivan, you swap places with Nivens, and Nivens, you throw a quick punch with your elementalism, with your air, to push back some of this fog. You don't get a very long glimpse, but you do see a little bit of the same mossy ground that you were walking on yesterday come up out of the ground. Or I'm sorry, come up out of the water. I apologize. Come up out of the water.
Do you guys think we should advance, or should I investigate a little farther before?
it doesn't hurt to take a look at it. I'll go up with him and aid him in any investigations he's wanting to do.
Okay.
We'll just do a quick check, a little at a time. Try to be
Okay. Say you guys move up 5 feet, and then Nivens, are you saying you're going to throw another punch to try and push the air back again? Okay.
Just quick jab.
So,
yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and do that, and give me an investigation check. Or I'm sorry, an investigation check with advantage, please.
Oh, nice. One more roll. Okay. Good thing you had advantage.
Let's stick with the 14.
So let's stick with 14. So with the 14, when you throw that punch, the air pushes the fog back just a little bit further. This time, as the fog kind of, as you push the fog back, it almost looks like it dissipates completely for just a second. And you get a glimpse of old, rusty weapons, swords sticking out of the ground. You see just a little bit of armor that has been aged due to the weather. You see flagpoles sticking out of the ground with old tattered flags. And the fog closes.
It's a battlefield.
Yeah. Should we proceed just a little farther, or how do you want to go about this, Sully?
We need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Which direction?
Probably push forward. Probably just have to.
They're old and rusted. They have to have been here a while.
Yeah, but who knows how long? And battlefields normally attract things. Vivian.
Yes.
We need. It's a battlefield.
Nivens, give me a history check, please. Nivens, with that history check, when you got a glimpse of one of the flags, it triggered almost a moment of deja vu. You cannot place where you saw that flag. You cannot figure it out. You don't know if it was in a dream, if it was in real life. But the vision of that flag stands out to you.
Sullivan,
Yes.
you said you wanted to keep going forward.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That's the best. I mean, we could try and go around the battlefield.
Because I don't know which direction's going to go around it, but I remembered something about one of these flags we've just seen sticking out of the battlefield, and I'm curious about it.
I'm kidding, Donnie.
One.
You may not want to be doing that. Right? Go ahead.
No, Donnie takes the damage, not Sullivan.
Oh,
Donnie.
that makes sense. Okay.
Donnie, I need you to stub your toe or something like that. Smack your hand. Bad, Donnie.
There it is.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
What's it called? What was the image of that was on the banner? What kind of symbol was on the banner? Was it like
The flag itself, the banner itself was ripped and torn. You couldn't really make out a whole lot of what it looked like, but for Nivens specifically, it's not the fact of anything specific about the flag. It's the entire image of it that you remember.
It's
the fact that it's not the fact that it's like the insignia or the color, anything like that reminds you of a specific memory.
Okay.
It's as if you have seen this scene before.
Whoa.
Like deja vu.
Is Nivens.
Yeah.
Is this like the thing with the music box?
I think so. I'm not 100%. I just know I remember it slightly.
Well.
But I don't want to put the party at risk by all of us going through it.
Well, we're already all at risk anyway.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it might be if we go around, it could take a lot longer.
This is true.
I honestly think the safest, and correct me if you have a better idea, but I think the safest bet would be going straight through a battlefield than around it. Who knows what side you're going to end up on?
Yeah.
Did Vivian hear this? Because I don't think she went up with them.
I yelled out to you that this was a battlefield.
Yeah, he yelled out and let you know what was going on, but you're still up there. I'm gonna say you guys don't hear anything coming from the battlefield, just so you know. But
and I'm listening with all my might.
Yeah, you guys don't hear anything coming from the battlefield. However, due to the running water, Vivian, you can't hear their conversation.
Sullivan will go back and relate what we've been talking about to her.
And I'll just stay put until he returns.
I'll ask her to come up too, so we're all a lot closer together, so we can all convey, any information.
Okay.
What do you think, Vivian? About
Does it seem like it's an active battlefield?
No, it's long past. Rusty weapons. They've been here probably for ages. For eons, maybe.
She'll climb down off of pickup and quietly kind of move up with them.
Okay. It is hard to move quietly in this swamp. With this water up to your mid-thighs, you guys are sloshing around pretty heavily. So there's not a lot of sneaking going on. But yes, you get up there. I'm assuming, Nivens, are you going to take another swing so everybody can see again?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
yep.
So anybody who's trying to take an active look into this, which you assume is a battlefield, give me an investigation check.
What about perception? Would that work too?
I'm gonna go investigation
Okay.
because you guys are actively trying to investigate what you're looking at.
All right.
Hey.
Got a 12.
Mm-hmm. Sullivan got a 12.
Vivian?
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be. My bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
roll for investigation.
Yeah, roll.
I didn't-
Anybody
I didn't hear-
anybody who wants to look into the battlefield, give me an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
30, 20, a 12. Nivens, are you trying to get another look?
Sure, why not?
Doesn't hurt to roll.
Okay. So Nivens, as you throw this punch, it throws the clouds back again. Sullivan, you see about what you saw last time, which was just the rusted swords, rusted weapons sticking out of the ground, the flags, things like that. Nivens, you do not see anything additional. Vivian, with your eyesight, you're able to peer in. You see there's no one on this battlefield. It looks deserted. Matter of fact, it looks like no one has set foot on this battlefield in decades or longer.
She'll relay that.
Long time. The skeletons and armor here are, well, I know all the armor and everything's intact, but is the skeletons, like, are there like broken bones or anything like that? Like,
yes, there's within the armor. Vivian would have seen, I'll say you wouldn't have noticed, you wouldn't have been able to see this quickly, but Vivian was able to see with inside of a lot of these sets of armor, holding weapons are skeletons, are skeletal forms of creatures, different sizes, different builds. Some look much smaller, but yes, there are definitely they're aged bodies there. Vivian, a matter of fact, when you saw this, you were overcame with this unbearable sadness due to the fact of all of these bodies that had not been tended to for this long.
She's gonna cast Eyes of the Grave just to make sure that no one has tampered with any of these bodies.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
60 feet. As you peer in, you see that none of the bodies within range have been tampered with. What is this? What is that spell called?
Eyes of the Grave.
Eyes of the Grave.
Okay, thank you.
I don't like it whenever you just thank me.
Oh. I think,
It seems quiet.
too quiet. So I think we should just move through here. There's nothing.
Jessica, can you put that description up in the chat? Because I cannot. It's not in D&D Beyond for some reason when I look for it.
I think it's
It says, as an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that
Got
isn't behind total cover.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, continue.
I hate
What
the
do we
mind
got?
games you play.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I love it.
Sorry.
So, we gonna move through here? Or?
I would like to at least attend to as many bodies as I can.
Okay, so are we moving through the fog in?
Sullivan sighs.
Not a
Yeah.
full. Not a full. I
How,
realize that there are quite a lot, but
Okay. So
So-
as you guys go ahead, Sullivan, what now?
Sullivan's gonna look around. It's like, Vivian, I know you are a grave tender, and you are a very good one at that. But here we are very, very exposed to ambush.
I understand.
We'd have. What? What's your plan on? It has to be quick. We are to do anything for them.
I was just to make sure that I don't necessarily want to incur them. Just make it to where they're unable to be tampered with.
Tempered.
So that their souls can remain intact.
Okay. How long? How many bodies are around us right now? Like a guesstimate.
Around you currently?
Yeah.
You
guesstimate.
don't know. You have no idea. You guys are still in this fog. So you guys really, I mean, you saw a lot, but you didn't have time to count. You just, I'm going to say Vivian with your dirty 20. You saw at least 20.
In just the small area.
Just that small area. So
There's a lot of bodies, Vivian.
Okay, I compromise. I will just follow and
Maybe
address the ones
maybe
in our way.
the amount here, but I don't think we have time for the entire battlefield. Who knows how many?
Okay.
Sullivan, we'll get Edgar to kind of fly around and try and listen and look for like anything around the perimeter to just keep an eye out in case something's coming for us. I don't know.
okay.
And I'll
So-
try my best to help Vivian get things set up, like
Okay.
so we can get out of here. I don't like
Okay.
this.
All right.
He's
So
looking over
as
his
you
shoulder
guys-
like every moment.
who's taking lead as you guys move through this fog?
I mean, I will.
Nivens, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming who's got the reins to pick up?
Nobody.
I thought we
at the
decided
moment.
Vivian was riding.
Vivian came down to have this discussion. So
Okay.
Vivian's down off of Hiccup. So is
Nope.
Vivian climbing back up on Hiccup?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
So who's taking the reins of Hiccup?
Pull him closer if we can, but nope.
What is it?
Pull him closer to our group
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay.
But nope,
Okay.
I'm not riding him. Vivian's not riding
Okay.
him.
So you guys are just pulling his reins, just leading him along with you. Got it.
Yeah.
So
TJ?
Nivens, go ahead.
DJ.
Sorry. My elementalism. The range is 30 feet. I didn't know if that was important, but thought it was helpful.
It's not so much about the spell
range.
itself. It's not so much about the range. It's about the density of the fog. This is
Okay.
You guys cannot see 5 feet in front of you.
Anything. Okay.
Yes, so it is super dense. You're having a hard time
Scooby-Doo
with conversations because you're not sure where each other are.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's bad. So that's why I'm clarifying who had Hiccup, because Sir Talavar is still hanging from the side of him.
Can I suggest that we move him to the top of Hiccup? That way, if we do run into deep water or anything, he's secure and safe on top.
Yeah,
Sure.
we could do that. Is there a way to rig him up on there without
Yeah,
using ropes?
you guys can. There's plenty of leather strapping up there. You guys are able to tie him up. No problem. So yeah, Sir Talavar top. Nivens, you've got the lead. Who's second?
I'll take second.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
take rear.
So Nivens, then Vivian, then Sullivan, and then Hiccup with Sir Talavar on top, and Edgar is flying around top.
Yep.
As Nivens, as you are stepping forward, you almost hit a wall of fog. It's not solid, but it is. As you move through, it looks solid. As you move through it almost looks like you cannot step forward. But you know you can because your punch moved it.
A wall of
I will
fog?
relay this to Vivian to ask her if she has any insight on this dense of a fog. And maybe she relays it. I don't know.
Okay. We'll say you relay this to everybody. Everybody understands it. They can't really see, but they understand what you're saying. No, you were not about to fight Dark Souls boss dog.
So worried. A wall of fog. Panic. So there's a wall of fog.
Yeah, just a wall of fog.
We can keep moving. I can push it away, but I'm curious if this is dangerous.
I mean, won't hurt to try.
I mean,
Vivian will kind of walk up and try and put her hand through the fog.
As you reach your hand up, your hand goes straight through to the other side. No resistance at all as the fog wraps around your arm.
Seems fine.
And you can wave your
Casually.
arm back and forth just fine.
Casually. Okay.
all right. Slowly make our way through this.
Who's first?
I guess so.
Can I throw a quick jab and then walk through with the jab?
You're welcome to. Are you the one who wants to go first, or is there somebody else who would like to go first?
I'm scared because you asked that.
I think Hiccup should go first.
You're gonna sacrifice Hiccup?
No. Just joke. At Nivens, if
Wait.
you don't want to go first, I can.
Send Edgar.
How dare
Wait, I
you.
don't know. Can he die?
He can.
He can? Oh,
Yeah, he
never mind.
can
I'm
die.
sorry.
He's very
Oh,
fragile,
okay.
too.
Okay. Yeah. I'll attempt to throw a quick jab, and as the fog moves out of the way, I will take a few steps farther in.
Okay. So you throw this jab and the fog parts as you step through. The fog closes behind you as if it was a door. You get your first good look at this forgotten battlefield. There are piles of bodies lying in a circle all the way around, where the fog is being blocked by almost this unforeseen force. Armor strung all over the place, rusty, falling apart. Swords dug into the ground, hilts broken, rust up and down. The blade. Smell of rust and soot. Fill the air. And a faint, old scent of blood.
And you said the fog is basically dissipated past this point?
There's no fog in this area.
Well, Vivian, I think Nivens is lost.
And you guys get this area off the map. Everything around in a circle in this area is is pretty much covered in dead bodies. Piles and piles around the map, around the area.
Nivens?
Nivens?
I'm fine. You guys should definitely come see this.
Want me to go first, Vivian? Alright. I'll pull Hiccup with me.
Okay, you guys walk through and
I'll follow.
so all of you walk through and you all see this forgotten battlefield.
Oh, this is just awful. But something sounds, something seems oddly familiar about this place.
What do you mean familiar?
I've heard my queen speak of a place like this that appears in the Feywild.
Is it dangerous?
Depends on who finds it.
I'm gonna draw my daggers.
For some,
What
it
is your-
is safe. For some others, it is very not.
What are the qualifications for safety?
Purpose. Your reason for being here.
I bear no ill will towards anyone, so
It's not for me to decide. I just know this place is known to be a help and a hindrance all at the same time.
And he's saying all this from the back of Hiccup as he's definitely shielding himself. He is sinking down into the cage as if he's not sure what's going to happen next.
Whatever it is, we must finish this quickly.
Yeah.
We do not have time.
And you said this is dry land, right?
It's murky. It's like the land you guys were walking on yesterday. Very soft, very mucky, but it's dry. It's actually I'm going to rephrase that a little bit. It's not mucky. It's actually very firm. It's very dry.
Ooh, I like
Almost
that.
as if it doesn't fit this area.
Do we want to investigate, or does everyone want to hop on Hiccup and hightail?
Man. We should probably.
I want to investigate a little, but
I do
I'm
too.
nervous.
I feel like something's gonna. Well,
I say we just take a few minutes, but we should head out quickly.
Sullivan's gonna keep both of his daggers drawn and just take a good look around. And Edgar's gonna be providing an aerial sight.
Okay. Are you guys moving forward?
Yeah, but also looking.
Okay. Go ahead. You guys go ahead and take control of where you're at on the map for me so I know where you're going and what you're doing. There are bodies kind of strung out periodically everywhere that are not piled up in the circle around. So there are bodies basically all over the place here. None seem to look the same. They're all beaten up and rusted and tore up, but they all seem to be from different times and different eras and different species and just a mismatch of everything. You don't even see two flags the same color. Who did that?
It was Tyler, I think. He's the only one that. But anyway, I'm gonna kind of take a look around for anything not rusted, like any shinies. Edgar will as well.
Okay.
Vivian.
Give me. As you guys are doing this,
I'm probably gonna get talked at by Vivian.
As you guys are kind of doing this, you hear a really, really weird sound come from your bag of holding.
What?
Vivian will open it up real quick and be like, "What the heck?"
As you open up that bag of holding, that same sound echoes again. And a strange yellow light illuminates within your bag of holding.
Go!
Reach in and grab whatever it is and pull it out.
You pull out that strange box that you guys found. The yellow light on the lid illuminating. But this time the box looks a little different. There's a small clasp on the front that can now be opened.
Hey guys, the box is doing something weird.
Sullivan looks around. Just, is this the place? Is this the place? I'm gonna look at Sir Talavar's cage to see if that.
Sir Talavar?
I told you, I don't know what is in that thing. I don't know where it came from.
I'm looking at his.
Grabbed it when we were running.
I'm looking at his cage to see if any clasps or anything appeared on his as well.
Nothing's there. No.
Okay. I was thinking this place affected, like,
As you're holding the box, the sound goes off again.
Is there a snake in there?
Do we want to open it?
I mean, we can. I'm down.
Flip the latch.
So as you flip this latch open, the
Setting
box...
it down. Setting it down. She's
You
not holding
set
it
it
anymore.
down.
She's setting it down.
Yeah. You open it. You open the clasp and you set the box down, and as you set it down, the lid starts to open, and you hear a voice.
I'm the box of common sense. Nice to meet you all formally. It took you long enough.
What? You're the box of common sense.
Yes, the box of common sense. Do you need me to explain?
Humor me.
Well, when I think of something that seems like common sense, I will alert you with my sound, and then you can open me up, and I will then deem it is good enough to talk to you. Would you like to hear my idea?
Sure. Box of common sense.
Alrighty, I was gonna give it to you anyway.
Oh, cool.
But now that I've been set on the ground, it makes me want to tell you to do this even more. But I think that you guys should do a nature check, because the ground is weird and it doesn't seem like it should be here. So I think you should look at the nature around us a little bit further.
I guess we should do that. Thank you.
I'm along on
Box of
this
common
journey,
sense.
so you need to keep me safe too.
Quite an interesting box.
Yeah. Wow. We have a hiccuping snail, a pink dragon man who's really buff, a talking common sense box, a punching and kicking rabbit,
And now a weird box.
yeah.
Okay, well, we've wasted enough time, so I'm gonna get back to napping, and I'm gonna let you guys get back to doing the hard stuff. So, bye.
Bye. Box of almighty
As-
box of common sense.
As she finishes speaking, as this voice finishes talking, the light on the lid of the box slowly dims, slamming the lid shut. As the lid slams, the clasp that was there slowly falls off and dissolves into mist, leaving the box sitting on the ground. I need you guys to add the box of common sense to your group inventory, please.
I'll take it out of.
There's
the
only
bag of
one of us
holding.
needs to do that, right?
Bro.
Anybody can access that at this point.
Oh,
Bro.
Donnie,
okay.
do you understand what that is?
Yeah, but it took me far too long to realize it was Jade.
Yeah,
Because you've been using voice changers, and I thought it was.
I know.
Like, dang, that's a good one. Where do you get that one?
Exactly. I was like, that was fantastic. I was so happy. So yes, those of you who want to give me a nature check, give me a nature check. Absolutely.
Well, the mighty box of common sense said so. Oh? Oh. I've been blessed
We got
by
an 18.
Who rolled what?
me, and you rolled an 18.
So
Oh,
we got
wow.
2 18s and a
21.
Ah,
2 18s
beat
and 21.
again.
All right. So with this nature check, you guys do take a look around. You look at the ground specifically, and it is completely different from anywhere you guys have been in the Feywild so far. The ground itself is solid. It's dirt, not mud. It's almost as if it hasn't rained here in quite some time. Green grass grows in places where there aren't dead bodies. Flowers bloom. This area is not anything like where you've been so far.
I'm gonna look.
And you also said that the weapons and stuff are from different eras?
Yes. They all look to be different builds, different. No two look to be the same. Almost as if this was not battlefield, but collection.
I don't like that.
At first I thought we're there's no way we're at the hill already. But now I'm more concerned. Do they look like they're all from different regions?
You're
Or
not sure
would
where
we-
they're from. They just don't look the same to you. You can tell they
Okay.
definitely look like they have different makers, different ideas, different, just everything about them's different.
I mean, knowing that, we don't. Well, would Vivian had seen any specific landmarks, tree stumps, any holes, or anything like that around?
Not landmarks, no. Nothing
So
like that.
No, okay. So it's
If,
still all
if
just.
this wasn't riddled with bodies and debris from a battle, this would just look like an empty field.
Sullivan's gonna look around a little more. Please teleport. Right up to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards the. Is this where you said the flag was, or is it the first flag?
No, this is the flag. Yes, where you're going right there is the flag that you saw.
Okay.
So you guys are moving that way. Vivian, what are you doing?
Vivian is going to move kind of like as centrally as possible, if I can have the right thing selected. And just try to kind of like open up her senses.
Okay.
And and see if I can do like some kind of like an arcana check. Just to kind of like, why is this place weird?
Okay. Before you get a chance to
Oh, jeez.
even check the area, Sullivan, as you're walking,
Uh-oh.
as you're walking forward towards the back edge of the battlefield, almost towards the dead center of it, actually,
Eek.
just in front of you, about 10 feet, a set of armor begins to glow with a yellow hue, and it floats up in front of you. This armor on its chest has a brown set of scabbard that is set empty. It's brown leather. Looks like it's perfect for 2 daggers. And in the center, there is a crescent moon. And as you see this scabbard, this eerie chill falls over you. Nivens, as you look over, you see this armor begin to animate in front of Sullivan. In front of you, same thing begins to happen. A yellow hue begins to glow over a set of armor that gently begins to float in front of you.
Okay.
The armor that's floating in front of you does not look the same as the armor that's floating in front of Sullivan. Sullivan's is older, a little rustier, more worn down, gashes all throughout it. Yours looks to be in fairly decent shape. Minus one large gash across the front of it. But that's not the first thing you notice. As this armor floats in front of you, you notice on its back, it's a large pocket watch attached to a long gold chain. Vivian, as this begins to happen, you notice both of them and a third begins to glow yellow, hover directly in front of you. The armor that floats in front of you is very basic. Just looks like your every run of the day leather armor. Broken down, worn out. But what draws your attention is the helm of the armor. Behind where the eyes should be, you see a soft blue glow that looks to resonate within the helmet. And they all stand and look at you, almost as if they're just observing. No weapons in hand, just floating there lifelessly.
So they're not attacking us?
No, they're just floating there.
Do we tell each other what we are witnessing about the floating armors in front of us?
You all can see it. This is not an illusion. This is happening. You
So
can
we
see
can
the
see every
armors that
small
you can
detail.
see all of it. Yes.
Guys, we have company.
Do you turn to look at them as you do that, Sullivan? Or do you continue to make eye contact with the armor?
Oh, I'm not. It's not leaving my sight.
Okay. It continues to meet your gaze as you speak.
I don't know the other two. I just know the first one.
Yeah, so Sullivan, you scream out as if you don't know about the other two. Nivens, Vivian. Vivian, Nivens, you would have seen, you can see all three of them. Vivian, same for you. You can see all three of them. But Sullivan, you are focused in on the one in front of you.
Yep.
There's one for each.
Yeah.
And they
What was
seem
it?
specified for each of us.
This is what I was afraid of.
Ah,
You have a decision. But I can't tell you what it is.
what's the purpose of this place, Sir Talbar?
It is a test.
It's a test. As in a puzzle?
Yes. I cannot say anymore. If I say too much, we're all doomed.
And he withers back down into the cage, refusing to speak any.
Sullivan's gonna back up.
As you back up, it matches you step for step.
It doesn't seem like they're attacking.
Yeah.
So I think we should talk about this. I don't know exactly what's going on.
I'm gonna let go.
Nivens, real quick. Nivens, before you move, Sullivan, how are you speaking? What does your body do?
My body is me?
Nivens, yes.
Yeah. Very calm. My body is staying motionless. I'm not moving.
Okay. So go ahead, Sullivan.
Sullivan's gonna take a few steps to the left.
It's gonna mimic your movement to the side. It's gonna follow
us.
you step for step.
They mimic us.
Vivian will kind of reach her hands out.
As you reach your hand out, the armor tries to mimic it the best it can. It doesn't have anything past the elbow, but it does raise its nub up and match your movements exactly.
Can I pull out one of my pocket watches to see if this one will move its pocket watch, or the pocket watch hanging from it?
Where are you pulling your pocket watch from?
Oof. I mean, I guess my backpack. So behind my shoulder.
Is that where you keep your pocket watch?
One of them.
Is it? Okay. So you do the movement to reach back and grab it, and he copies you exactly. He reaches back and tries to grab, but he's just kind of grabbing around the watch. He's not grabbing it. He's not able to really comprehend what you're trying to get him to do, so he doesn't grab it.
Okay. They are mimicking us. I want to relay to Sullivan. Yours has, what was it?
Two
like a
sheets and a crescent moon.
A crescent moon, like on its body armor.
I think so. On its chest, I think.
It's on the scabbard.
On the scabbard.
On its chest.
Okay, the scabbard.
How big is it?
Big enough to hold 2 decent sized daggers. Chris, like up and down.
Never mind. That takes away my idea.
Take another step to the right.
It mimics you. Does the same exact thing. They are not getting closer. They are not getting further. They are just mimicking exactly what you do. If you move away from them, they're going to follow you.
Vivian takes a step forward.
As you take a step forward, it takes a step backward. It's staying about the same distance away from you.
All right. I have an idea. Is it a good idea?
What is it?
So, if we want to defeat these things, do we want to fight these things? I say out loud.
I don't
I
necessarily
don't think we can.
fighting is the answer.
What's that, Sir Talavar?
No.
Oh, nothing. I was just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay. So,
So Sullivan, I want to mention something. It might have nothing to do, but it's an idea I want to throw out there.
okay.
Only because when it was said, it reminded me of something I won at the carnival. Yours has like the shape of a crescent moon. I actually won a pendant that's in the shape of a moon at the time. Don't know if it has any relevancy here or not,
Well,
but it jogged my memory to it.
toss it over. Well, actually, I'll just take a step over, and then forward, up, and then over. I'm
So
pretty much.
what do you want? What are you trying to get to him? So
I'm
just move there. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any relevancy. But when you said something about the crescent moon, I remembered winning a crescent moon shaped pendant from the carnival.
Okay.
I have no idea if it's relevant. But it's an idea.
Okay.
Can I hand it to Sullivan to see if maybe it's something the armor wants? I don't know, or if it.
Yeah, you hand it to him.
Okay.
Tell him what you do with it.
I attempt to hand it to the armor.
As you get closer to it to try to hand it, it steps away as if it's just mimicking you. It does not want this thing.
So blue glow.
Oh.
Alright, well I give it back to Nibbins then.
And Vivian focus some magical energy into her hook, into the lantern on her hook to make it glow a little bit brighter with blue.
Yes,
see
you can.
if there's any kind of a reaction.
Yes, you can. How do you do that physically? You just kind of hold it out?
Yeah, she'll just kind of like bring her lantern in front of her, holding it with both hands and just focusing some magic in it to light it up.
As you do that, you bring your hands together, and the armor mimics you exactly. It brings its hand together. Even though it doesn't have a staff, it doesn't have anything to hold, it mimics you exactly. But as you reach your staff out, you start to pour some energy into it, and it starts to glow blue. You can see the pulsing within the helmet start to grow just a little bit brighter with each bit of magic that you pour into it. And you almost start to feel as if a heartbeat was going.
Oh, that's so
as
good.
The light gets brighter and brighter.
That's so good.
I still have an idea for you, Sully.
Yeah, I hope you. I've drawn a blank on mine.
Okay. So they mimic you exact.
Mm-hmm.
What if you can't hand this pendant over, but you can toss it over and it will reach for it exactly the way you tossed it.
Yeah.
Keep your hand extended.
And then I see.
Catches it, put it to your chest, and see if that works.
That's a great idea. Sullivan.
Okay.
Sullivan is going to draw one of his many daggers.
Okay. As you do that, he reaches up to try to act like he's pulling a dagger from the same spot you did.
Yep.
But there's no dagger there.
And I'm going to toss it a dagger, and I'm going to, with my opposite hand, catch it. Like, make the timing so I, as the armor, would catch it.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check. No.
So, as a human,
as a human, go ahead.
After a long rest, I get heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
I would like to use that.
Go ahead.
Magic. Do you believe in magic?
Okay, 17. So yes, you toss with your right hand as this set of armor copies you. It moves its right hand forward. You throw your left hand out, and it copies you again, catching the dagger, bringing it back to itself, and just matching your movements, holding the dagger.
And I'm going to sheathe the dagger as if I was the armor.
Okay, so it reaches up and sheathes the dagger. Nothing happens. It's still
Dang.
mimicking your movements. Okay.
I have an idea. Try
Niven,
something.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nevins.
I want to throw my pocket watch around my neck backwards.
Throw your
You s-
pocket watch around your neck backwards.
Yeah, it's attached to a chain, yeah? Or no?
It
I thought they were. Sorry.
yours or his?
Mine is.
Both are, yes. But I'm confused. You
said-
talking like a noose?
No. You said he had a pocket watch that was hanging on his neck, but it was hanging
No,
backwards.
hanging on his back. On his back. Not
So
his
it's-
neck, his back. And his chain is down wrapped around its waist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry. I will unclasp mine, from chain to chain and wrap it around my waist too. To
Okay,
mimic
he's gonna
him.
mimic your movement. Yep.
And then I want to slowly grab the chain around like the side of my waist to get the pocket watch in the front. So the chain is wrapped around my waist, kind of like his is, but on his back. I want to reach to the side of my waist and move the chain to where the watch is in the front.
Okay. So he reaches down and he mimics your movement. And he pulls the chain around. He pulls the he's not able to hold on to the watch because the watch that you're holding is much smaller. It's mimicking your movement, and there's really nothing for him to grab onto the back of this watch. So as he tries to mimic your movement, it falls to the ground behind you.
Falls to the. Okay, his isn't attached to a chain.
Well, the chain falls with it. It all collapses to the ground and a circle around because he loosened the chain like you did, and as he went to grab the watch, he couldn't grab it the way you did, so it fell to the ground.
Now I want to
The
step
whole
forward.
thing did. Okay, so he steps backward.
I want to pick up his fallen watch.
Okay, you pick it up. He mimics you while you're doing this. Tyler,
Yep.
you now have a giant pocket watch.
How giant are we talking?
It's about 2 foot wide,
Oh gosh.
2 foot in diameter,
And how big's the chain that was holding it?
about inch and a half diameter chain. Actually, that diameter for the clock's too big. Let's go for the watch. It's 1 foot diameter.
Okay.
And then the chain is 1 inch diameter chain.
Okay.
Still Flava Flav.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Flavor
sounds pretty.
Flav. I got a new idea.
Okay. After that, I will back to where I was.
Okay, and he follows you back.
I got a new idea. Niven's inspired me.
Okay.
So this is a leather sheath and everything on my guy, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna summon Edgar behind him.
Okay.
And I'm going to look through his eyes
Okay.
and look for any of the buckles and anything.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. Investigation is not my forte. 11.
11. So yeah, you look and you see the clasps for this are actually on the front.
Oh,
So they're actually
cool.
like where his like toward his nipple
Ooh, yay.
on his right side.
Okay.
Easiest way to point it out. Everybody knows where a nipple
Yep.
is supposed to be.
Well, I guess at that point I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Okay, so it copies your movement as you're casting Mage Hand.
Yep. And then I can just, mentally control it and
Yep.
make it
Give me a sleight of hand check.
take sleight of hand. My first sleight of hand test, y'all.
18. All right. So
yeah.
with your dexterity, you're able to reach out and you're kind of able to unclasp this scabbard, and it does. It falls to the ground.
I'm gonna pick it up with my mage hand and bring it to me.
Okay. You picked up the scabbard. We'll go over what you guys have picked up here in a minute. Vivian, you're up. What do you want to do? This is not the way this was supposed to go, by the way. But regardless, go ahead, Vivian.
Can you give me a brief description of what my armor looks like again? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Your armor itself is pretty old and worn down. It is old leather armor. There's some bracing that comes down to about elbow length. The helm itself is a leather helm with kind of the traditional pointed nose in the middle between the eyes. And behind that center area where the eyes should be is where you see this pulsing glow. It's not two distinct glows. It is one glow, but it is coming within this helm. It is being produced from within this helm.
I have nothing. I cannot think of
I have a question.
What?
Are they emitting any shadows?
Yes, they are emitting shadows. This is about 9 o'clock in the morning, and where this fog has ended, it's sunny in this area. So yes, there are shadows.
What?
Use your nuke.
Your nuke?
I don't know what it's offering. That's the problem.
It's offering.
You know, it's mimicking your movements.
Okay, she'll take her hand. Sorry, I'm slow.
No, you're good.
And reach like she's grabbing a helmet and grasping and removing.
Okay. As you reach up, you mimic grabbing a helmet and pulling it off, and the armor does exactly the same thing. As it pulls the helmet up, it collapses to the ground, motionless. The armor, you sense and all of the magic that was keeping this armor up has dissipated.
Oh.
And you're free to move about and check it.
Man, that wow!
I go check it.
I'm gonna copy that.
So yes, as you do that, Sullivan, it collapses to the ground. Motionless.
Vivian with the big brain.
Vivian, you say you go up and check out the armor?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up, you check out this armor. What are you looking? Are you looking in the helmet?
Yeah, just inside the helmet, like.
Okay, so you pick the helmet. Yeah, you pick the helmet up. It is still glowing. That glow has not gone away. As you roll it, hanging from the top of this, from this helmet is off of a small hook, is a small blue crystal that as you reach for it, again, you feel a warm pulse and the glow begins to brighten inch by inch as you reach.
Oh. Unhook it.
Okay. So you hold this little blue crystal. Nivens, you've still got this armor standing in front of you. What would you like to do?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I will do the same.
Vivian with the big brain.
As you do that, you reach up, you mimic taking the helmet off. The armor does the same, collapsing to the ground.
Nice.
So real quick, we can go over what you guys picked up. Nivens, go ahead and add the I'm late meteor hammer to your inventory.
I'm late?
All right.
I added it to party inventory. So go to party inventory, and you should be able
Okay.
to move it from there.
Yep, I found it. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Sullivan,
Yo.
please add the Scabbard of Forgotten Memories
Oh.
Ooh.
to your inventory. And Vivian, please add the Gem of Collection to your inventory, please.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm super intrigued.
So these armors have collapsed in front of you. You guys have collected the obvious from them. You are standing in the middle of this forgotten battlefield.
That was quite terrifying. You did wonderful jobs. Wonderful jobs.
So I'm assuming we passed.
I think so.
Fair enough. Let's get out of this weird place.
Continue east.
Yeah. You guys,
Nope.
I can't wait to check out our new items.
Okay.
Vivian will hop back on and pick up and
Okay.
ready to go.
Sullivan, Nivens.
Yep, I'm moving forward. I'll
Yep.
point this. Well, yeah. Do you want to take point, or do you want me to, Divins?
I mean, if we end up hitting fog again, I might take
Okay.
front.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yep. I think.
Do you want to look for other items? Can I look to see if there's any crossbows around?
Yeah. Are you guys just looking? Are you looking at specific bodies? Are you looking at the ones you took down? I mean, what are we? Are you just looking for what? What are you looking for?
Just searching the bodies.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Anybody who wants to, give me an investigation check if you're wanting to scope this place out.
Sullivan will look for any coin purses.
Coin purses specifically?
Or anything that would be considered valuable.
Okay.
Investigation. Lamb.
Okay. A 9 and a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said investigation, right?
Yep.
Investigation, yeah.
14, but she is like up on top of the
Okay.
nail, more like pointing stuff out.
Nivens, you don't see a whole lot. Nothing that you haven't seen already. Everything looks to be broken, damaged, banged up, beaten up, destroyed. Sullivan,
All right.
Yo.
you're looking around. You don't really see anything no coin purses, no gold, nothing that looks super valuable. However, you do catch the glimpse of what looks to be a decent set of armor.
What kind of armor?
You want to investigate it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over. It's going to be over in like this area right here.
Yeah.
You look and you uncover it is surprisingly well held together leather, studded leather armor. It, the only real noticeable bit of damage, granted, it looks to be a pretty bad blow for whoever took it, is a massive slash across the front of it.
I'll take it. Shake out the bones.
Okay, you pick up this this leather armor. What do you do with it when you pick it up?
I'm just gonna look at it a little bit, and probably fold it up and take it with.
Okay, so you fold it up neatly. You get a good look at it. It is really, and actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks like it's held up really well. It's actually looks better than what you're currently wearing. Yeah, other than this massive slash in it, and it looks like it's a clean cut in the front that went down to the underlayer of the armor. But for some reason, it doesn't look like it did any damage to the actual armor itself.
Oh.
It still holds up really, really strongly. You fold it up, you put it in your pack, and you're ready to go. Vivian.
Guys, I found armor. I yell out to them.
Yeah. So, Vivian, from where you're sitting, again, not a whole lot sticks out, but you do see something shining in a small pile of bodies toward Nivens.
I guess she'll... I just got up here and she'll slide back down.
It's just a few feet from Nivens, just so... Yeah.
Oh.
Nivens didn't notice it, but he is just a few feet from it if you want to point it out to him. That is an option. If you want to go look at it, that's fine. I'm just giving you that option if you don't want to get down.
No, yeah, she doesn't want to get down. Nivens, there's something shiny over in that pile.
To my left?
Yes. No, a little to your right. Up. A little to your left. Right there.
Nivens, with her guidance, with her help, she points out what looks to be shining in this pile of flesh, or not flesh, I'm sorry, bones and steel and leather and mess. And as you look, it is a small chain that is shimmering in the light.
All right, I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Okay, so as you reach out and grab it, you realize as you pick it up, the color is odd. The chain itself shifts in the sunlight. When the sunlight hits it, it gives off a bright shine. But anywhere outside of direct sunlight, it is jet black. As you lift the chain, it's very small and dainty, and it goes down and it connects to yet another small pocket watch. This one, however, is not beautiful. It is ornate. It is very well made, but it is not beautiful. Dark, black steel, skull and crossbones on the front. Spikes come out the side where it is rounded. What do you do with it?
I'll proceed to pick it up. I mean, looks a little intimidating, but it is a pocket watch. I'm obsessed with watches, so I will pick it
Okay.
up.
Okay. What do you do with it?
I'll examine it to somewhat see if it's safe to open.
Okay. Give me what, like, how are you just or how are you checking it? Are you checking it for like mechanical traps, magical traps? What are you checking it for?
I'd say magical traps.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. Okay, with an 11, you do feel a sense of magic coming from this item. But you cannot tell if it's good or bad. You cannot tell the intent.
Can I proceed to take this to Vivian to have her check it? Knowing that it's magical and want her to search it for me, I can't tell if I should put this back or put this on.
No? Yeah, absolutely. You can take it to her, Vivian. What do you do with it?
I'll look at it and try and see if I can glean any like magical auras from it, or
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
uh 26.
26.
18
So
plus
with that,
7.
as you grab this and you hold it and you
I like
look
this new
into it,
dice.
there you go. You get a good sense of this item. And you can tell it's not trapped. However, something's not quite right. You can sense that this item has great potential, but you can also feel it has great risk. Almost as if this could be both a help and a hindrance at the same time.
Double-edged.
It doesn't feel inherently evil. More balancing, or like it could be both helping and hindering. It's a weird vibe from it. And she'll hand it back.
For now, I'll keep it closed, but I will clasp it along with the other pocket watch I have in my vest.
So you clip it on. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So how do you guys want to continue? Nothing really changes for you, Nivitz. You get a odd feeling of comfort and anxiety all at the same time.
I feel like this is the Ring of Sauron right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's amazing. So Sullivan, seeing that he has a new sheath, he's going to slide another dagger in.
One or two?
So
One's already in there,
No.
so I'm gonna place another regular dagger in there.
So, as you place the second dagger into your new scabbard, this crest, the crescent moon in the center, begins to glow.
Oh.
First with a small white light, and then again brighter and brighter.
Am I gonna blow up?
As from the bottom of the blades, you begin to see two lights form from the points. One a bright white and the other dark, almost shadow, flowing up the blades, almost seeing the blades curve as they come up into two distinctly different but oddly similar hilts. One being a dark black, one being a jet white.
Ooh.
And as the color changes on the tips of the hilts, you see from the top of your scabbard, it slowly begin to fade, darker, and fall apart.
Oh, I'm gonna try and grab my daggers
And
before they
disintegrate
hit the ground.
as the daggers begin to fall to the ground.
I'm gonna try and catch them before they.
Okay. So yeah, you reach down, you grab them. I'm not going to make you make a check for that. The two daggers that you had placed within this scabbard have been transformed and changed. You look down into your hands and you see two beautiful, ornate daggers that look exactly the same, but exactly opposite at the same time. I've got to sneeze, I'm sorry. You could hear me from Jessica's, I'm sorry. That you see two distinctly different but oddly the same blades, one being almost as if it was made from the shadows themselves. The other looking as if it was bathed in moonlight. Something about these blades resonates with you, Sullivan, as you look down at them. As if this is not the first time you've seen them. You spin the white dagger in your right hand and flip the black shadow around your left hand and hold them as if they're natural to you, as if they were made for you. I need you to add both daggers of lost time to your inventory. There is a left and a right.
Oh, okay.
Each is distinct.
Oh, big smiles. All right.
Okay. Vivian?
Oh.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
Actually, I want to try something. Only because one, I insulted Vivian in our last session. Nivens remembers that from one of the prizes, he won a small wand. It has a one-time use.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a battlefield of just dead bodies. He wants to... Basically, it shoots a small light that turns into a tulip that will never die, and I want to do that right in the middle of this battlefield.
Aw.
I love it. Absolutely. Vivian, how does this show of respect for the dead make you feel? How does this make her feel?
This earns a little bit more trust. There's a little bit more respect now. Like, understanding that that's not something that you probably would have done if I wasn't present. But understanding it as almost like, hey, sorry about earlier.
Basically, yeah. It is a pretty...
Got it. So yes, you allow this tulip to bloom, and if you don't mind, I'm going to flavor this a little bit. You are able to, as this tulip blooms, it's pops up out of the ground. The stem itself looks normal. As the tulip forms and blooms, the colors continue to change and adapt and fold in and out of each other. As the bloom sets, the tone of the flower never stays the same color, continuing to roll over color after color, warping in and out one from another.
And Nivens will slowly nod to Vivian, hoping she understands he never meant to insult her. It was a complete misunderstanding. And hoping that she accepts his apology.
She'll go over to the flower, holding her lantern, and with DM approval, can I use... I'm going to try and, 3 charges of my lantern. And instead of it just popping one flower out, I want flowers to start kind of filling the entire area. The same flower, just kind of branching out from there. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. So you are able to
fill the space.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take 1 charge to do this because it's cooler. So you walk up, you take your time, and you kind of set the base of your shepherd's hook down as the lantern begins to pulse again with this blue light, and you see the ground beneath it begin to put out a pulse every few seconds. And one after another, right next to the flower that you had just sprung up, Evans, exact duplicates begin to pop up all over the field, stemming from where Vivian has placed her staff into the ground. All changing to different colors, none of them seeming to be the same color at the same time, almost as if they're working together to display the emotions of this field, displaying the grief and sadness, yet hope that you have found in this place. What are we doing?
I'll take that as she accepts my apology and just nod to her and ask the rest of the party if we're ready to move along.
Sullivan looks at this new field of flowers and he just smiles at it, seeing all the vibrant different colors. And yes, I'm ready to go if you are.
Okay. So everybody, you guys head out of the battlefield, heading let's see here. Where is that here? You guys are back out. You come down the backside of this battlefield on the east side. And again, it ramps down to the water that is still standing. You can still hear the you guys just walk straight through the fog, right? Is there anything you guys just wanted to do in the meantime, walking out of this place, or just going straight out?
So we're walking basically into another wall of fog, correct?
Out the backside of the out of the backside, the east side of the forgotten battlefield. Yes.
Do we still want to proceed with caution or venture on like we're good?
I still say we move slow.
Yeah.
Should I keep checking occasionally through the fog?
Yeah. I'll
And how's the train looking? Are we going back into
You're going back downhill. You're going back down. So you're assuming that you're gonna pop out on the other side, either in water or near water.
Okay, so we haven't crossed through yet. Okay.
Yes, that is true. That is correct.
Since we're all in agreement to keep marching, I'll throw a quick jab before we completely venture through back into the fog, just to get an idea of what we're heading into.
Okay, you throw the punch, and again, it opens up, and it looks just like the other side. It's just downhill instead of going uphill. So there's really nothing in your path at this point.
All right. Did the rest of the party see this, or?
Yeah, you'd relate all this back. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What are your guys' thoughts? Just keep moving forward until. Yeah. Do we want to?
Yeah, just keep moving forward.
Okay, so yeah, you guys move through the fog cautiously. Every about 5 or 10 feet, Nivens, you throw a punch just to clear it out, make sure you guys aren't walking up on anything. Again, the fog begins to slowly dissipate this time instead of having a giant wall there. And as you guys proceed out of the fog, you see back out, and it is, again, nothing but water everywhere that you see. And as the entire group comes out of this foggy area, the fog behind you begins to move. And dissipates from behind you, leaving just a small area, maybe about 50 foot of dry land that you were standing on, that is nowhere near what this battlefield looked like. It is as if the battlefield disappeared completely.
So you said there's no more fog?
There's no more fog.
Oh.
But there's no more battlefield either.
Am I correct with the map in the picture? Like we're right about to cross a river, or sorry?
Well, all of this is going to be water covered. There's not really a way to show that.
Okay.
But, I'll get to that description here in just a second. But yeah, you guys just saw this fog roll out, and there's absolutely no sign of this battlefield behind you.
Okay. Fog's gone.
Seems a bit safer.
Yeah.
Do we
I will say, Donnie and Nivens, Sullivan and Nivens, can both of you give me a history check, please? Let's go with history.
Massive intelligence. Oh.
17, okay.
Actually rolled well. Oh, and Nivens rolled better. Let's
Funny.
go.
Okay.
Look at that, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this. I should have done insight, but this is better. I'm just gonna go with this. As the fog rolls away, both of you are overcome with this feeling of dread and concern. Like, yeah, that turned out just as good.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a dread and concern that you guys did something you shouldn't have, but you don't know what. But as you guys turn around and look, you see basically water surrounding this small island you guys are on. But off to the other side, near the shoreline, you guys see a small wooden raft.
Oh.
That looks like it can support most of your party. All but one.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, hang on.
My poor boy.
Wait.
My poor
No,
boy
no.
Hiccup.
Huh. You said all of us but one.
Yep.
We sent him. How big's this stream?
It's not a stream at this point. It is basically a lake.
Oh.
So, yeah, everything's underwater right now. So the stream you're seeing would be when there's no water, when it's low tide. Right now, it's not low tide; it's high tide.
Oh,
essentially.
Hiccup.
We could
Well,
wait.
However, you don't know what the depth is either.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to leave the Shadow Newt behind.
No. No trolls left behind. So right now it's a lake. How long is this lake? How?
It's essentially as far as you guys can see. Now, I will say you do see. All of you, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Because you're looking.
Oh, jeez. Does
7.
Sullivan need glasses? Is that
Probably.
You waiting for me, Veb, or you want me to roll first?
No, I'm adding.
Oh, let's go!
25.
25.
Oh,
really?
Sullivan,
Dang.
Jack, you do need glasses.
You got a bigger roll than I did, but I've got a +7 too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Here's how this is gonna play out. So, Sullivan, you really can't see anything. You do need glasses. Vivian and Niven, you guys looking out, off in the distance, you do see a rather large. Well, you wouldn't say hill. I wouldn't say mountain, but you would say it's a pretty doggone big hill. And oddly enough, as you stare at it, it does seem to be moving.
Oh, let's go.
You also can kind of look out and see in the water and tell, yes, this is a lake. This is pretty deep. However, most of the way, it doesn't look deep enough to really submerge Edgar.
Edgar, the bird?
I'm sorry. Hiccup. Not Edgar. Hiccup.
Okay, I was very confused.
No, you're good. I don't want to drown my bird.
I was like, that's not very deep at all.
My poor raven.
What's on the other side of this lake?
You guys can't really tell what's on the other side of the lake. You can just kind of see this hill jetting out of the water. You can't see the base of it, but you can see kind of the top of it. It looks to be maybe about a mile away, maybe a little bit more. his speed's massively reduced because he's pretty much submerged up to his mouth where he can still breathe.
Yeah.
He can go underwater for a few seconds for a little bit and then come back up, so he
Wait.
can kind of make it across deeper parts.
Wait.
But he's no faster than walking, and he wouldn't be able to move with anybody on him.
Okay. I'm gonna check the water.
Okay.
Is it fresh
Or-
water?
It's green, mucky marsh water. It's definitely something a snail can survive in.
Okay.
Because this is definitely the terrain you would find a snail in.
Yeah, but this is
this kind
wild.
of environment.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it would
No,
be random.
It's
I don't know if there's random salt water everywhere. I don't know.
no, it is not salt water. It is fresh water. It's marsh water,
Okay.
essentially. This is the snail's natural environment, essentially.
Sweet. All right, Hiccup, let's go.
All right. So, are you guys all just jumping on this raft?
I'll stick with Hiccup if you guys want to be on the raft.
Hiccup will not be able to move through this with anybody on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Yes.
Yeah. We'll just lead him.
Okay. So you guys jump onto this raft. Let me see if I can create something real quick.
Or
Let's do square.
pull us around.
And let's do a. You guys are on a raft. I can shrink this down now.
Hey Sully, do you want to use Mage Hand to hold the reins of Hiccup to help lead him?
Sure. I cast Mage
Just-
Hand, and
It's got
Yeah.
30 feet. I don't know how long exactly the lake is, but it'll help guide him.
Yeah.
Kind of assist.
So you guys are kind of on this little raft, and you guys are heading east towards this big hill. You've got a mage hand cast off to the side that's guiding this giant snail Hiccup through the water. As you see him kind of dip down a few times under the water, a few seconds go by, he comes back up.
oh,
Just kind of shakes his head a little bit slowly and just keeps on moving like nothing ever happened. But as you guys are moving along, you hear something kind of odd. Like as the water rolls as you're going by, you hear a faint giggle. Then a faint bit of conversation. And then someone singing.
Huh.
Just different little bits and pieces as you're going on.
Nivens will perk his ears up to listen closely.
Yeah, you just hear random conversation that you would hear in towns or in a city.
Oh.
Just a little bit different. Talking about the best grubs to eat in the area. Talking about finding a way to pick the perfect head.
What?
The sound
Oh.
of water splashing. And you're starting, as you're riding along, you're seeing glimpses of, as the water rolls by and you see the wave kind of roll over, you're seeing glimpses of people and scenery from which you're assuming is far off places.
And this is happening off in the distance?
No, this is happening right next to your boat.
Okay.
The waves that are being caused by your boat are rolling back and you're seeing these glimpses.
I look at the water.
Okay. Can you give me...
I was about to ask, can I make a lasso?
You can. But first,
I'll also check out the water.
Okay, so first, let's go ahead and have both of you go ahead and make me.
Who's both? Sorry.
The two that want to look into the water.
Sullivan and Jessica?
Sullivan and Vivian.
Vivian.
Yes.
Jeez.
So go ahead and give me an insight check, please.
Insight. Okay, insight. Oh, let's go.
Okay. 30-20.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Woo.
Sully.
I've been
25.
rolling kind of rough this
25. Okay, so we're going to start with Sullivan. Sullivan.
Yo.
As you're looking into the water, you get a glimpse of a frog-like creature. Not a pollywog. It's something much more sinister. You realize you're looking at a hag.
A what?
A hag.
A hag.
Yes.
Oh.
She is lying in a dried up pool, yelling at small creatures that look oddly similar to her as they run around with buckets, trying to find any kind of water they can as they run back and splash it on her as she screams orders back. Can't quite make out what the orders are. But as you're watching, you see them begin to run in circles around the hag as they try to get this water onto them. All of them running in one direction until one comes in and trips, knocks everyone off their balance, and one begins to run in the opposite direction. The hag then begins to fall over, and the wave crashes, and you cannot see anymore. Vivian, as you look, first thing you see is a type of face that you recognize. This is a pollywog. You have a close-up of its face is what you're seeing, and it's talking. Just rambling. As the view begins to come back, you realize that this pollywog head is just that. Just its head. On a spike. And as the camera comes back, you see rows and rows of these pollywog heads on spikes, talking back and forth to each other, just having everyday conversations as if nothing was happening. Okay, so Nivens, what are we doing with this lasso? Or are you guys portraying to him what you're seeing when you're looking into this?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was going to have to make a save. Like, I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to get pulled in or something.
No, I'm preparing to save Hiccup, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost?
I also had a backup plan, but that's depending on if Vivian told us what she saw.
Those pollywogs on spikes, talking back and forth in some unknown place. Sullivan, you saw a hag sitting in a dried up pool that had little copies of herself running around her trying to cover her in water. And then Niven, you were making a noose. Or I'm sorry, a lasso.
A noose?
Yeah. No, not a noose. Not a noose. Never. Maybe. Not this time. Nivens will start untying the lasso, knowing he doesn't need them. I thought they were literally things he saw. Well, they saw in the water.
Well, they did see them, yes, but they're not physically in the water. It's like they were seeing into some far off place.
Like basically like the mirrors.
Like seeing Mufasa.
Yeah,
Simba.
Mufasa!
Then I guess we'll keep making our way across until we get to shore. Everyone's all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you? So once you heard, doing anything else with the water? No.
No, I'm not. I don't know if anybody else is.
Knowing that we saw visions in them,
You gotta look, man.
curious, can I ask Vivian to make some sort of magic check on the water to see if there's something special about it? Because if there is, I do have a water skin in my backpack. I will collect some if this happens to be water that will show us visions later.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That is. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, Vivian, if you're on board with this.
All right. 21.
You can tell this water does have magic properties. You can tell that this is from a specific location, not necessarily like somebody's house, but a specific town somewhere else in the Feywild connected to this water.
Does she relay this to me?
Yeah.
That's up to her.
All right. I will go ahead and collect, let's say 5 pounds of this water in my water container.
Okay. As you reach down, you fill up your water canter. Are you looking into the water?
No, I am not.
Okay.
I'm scared. When you asked it, it scared me. And no, I haven't rolled for it. Yeah, sure. I'll look into the water.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
At 11.
Okay, so as you look in, you see the waves crashing by. You stick your decanter into the water to fill it up, and as it's slowly filling up with this green water, you see a reflection come through. And it's a small figure, oddly shaped. Old, raggedy clothes kind of hold it together, straw sticking out from all over the place. Instead of hands, you see 2 small claws. And they keep bending down, grabbing something, lifting it up and putting it where their head should be. They have a watermelon, sit it where their head should be. They shake it back and forth, take it off, sit it back on the ground. Pick up a small tea kettle, set it on where their head should be. Again, shake it back and forth, put it back down, and finally picking up a squash, placing it where its head should be and kind of moving it back and forth and kind of jumping down happily, decides on this cord, this squash, to be your head. And the wave crashes over as you pull the decanter up and put the cap on it. Yeah, you have 5 pounds of this water.
All right.
To clarify, yes, that thing you were looking at, that scarecrow, was headless.
Okay. But it was I mean, me speaking directly to DM, but it was mimicking memories of mine. Yeah.
No, it was just trying to find a head that fit.
Oh. Now I'm holding this 5-pound
Yep, you got
bag
that.
of water. Does Hiccup make it across safely? I know you said you wouldn't count it against us holding too much weight, but 5 pounds of water is just a
What are
lot.
we doing, guys? You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. You're good.
Okay, so then I'll keep it on me then if it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're good.
But I'll relay to them also what I saw, just so they know. Yeah, I mean, Vivian already knows this water has magical components. Maybe it could be useful to us later, looking into it. I mean,
Possibly. We shall see.
And we all shared, correct?
Yes. Oh, well, I did. I don't.
I would have too.
yeah.
But you said that you saw a hag?
Yes. Being drenched, being circled by a bunch of mini hags.
Can we relay this to Sir Televar to see if he knows which hag or where they might be? Basically, any information he had of us relaying any of this information to him. Which hag this is?
Oh, yes. You said she looked like a frog. Is that correct?
She looks like a frog?
Uh,
Does this hag
yes.
look like a frog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you would have thought she looked like because she looked like a frog, but not like a bullywug. She looked distinctly
more
different,
sinister.
But
Oh, okay, yeah.
yes, more
Okay.
sinister. Yes.
That makes more sense.
Oh, that awful creature. That is Lorna.
Lorna.
Right.
Yes. And you say you saw rows of bullywug heads on spikes? That has to be Downfall.
Yes, and they were speaking. I mean, I don't quite understand how something can speak if it is only a head.
Oh, my dear, you must be new to the Feywild. That is very common.
Does
Just
that happen?
because something does not have a head or a body does not mean it is dead.
Oh.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. So this is the hag that shot down your balloon.
Yes, it is.
That is Bad Lorna. Yes, the same.
Do you know anything of this water, this magical water?
But if what you have told me is correct, this water must be connected to Downfall. They must be sending, or they must, there's some magic way into seeing into what's happening in Downfall.
So that means she's somewhere upstream.
Yes, but Lorna lives in Downfall. She has taken it over. We have talked about this.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah, but it's to the northwest where we are.
Yes. Yes, it is far from where Tellonme Hill is now. But you free me first. I promise I will guide you there. I will show you the way.
Yeah. I mean, we're already here, so let's just continue on where we're heading.
If I can make a suggestion above table,
Mm-hmm.
can we cross the stream safely? even possibly assist Hiccup and set up camp in some sort of fashion after we do some investigation to make sure it's safe?
Yeah. So you
Sure.
guys, you guys get across. You guys are traveling across. So you guys want to discuss what you saw anymore?
I think everything that's been discussed.
Okay.
Yeah, amongst ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys are traveling and everything's going just pretty smooth. The water's pretty calm. You continue to hear this rush of water off in the distance. You still can't tell where it's coming from. But as you guys are traveling, you see this hill get closer and closer, and you do have to kind of adjust your course as you're going to move a little bit more south as the hill itself is moving south. As you get closer, you guys see the base of the hill. You see large feet sticking out of the bottom of it with elf-like shoes, yellow hooked shoes coming off the bottom. And they're slowly trudging through the water. And as you guys seem to get pretty close, within probably about 100 feet of it, it begins to sink itself down into the water as if it's welcoming you.
Well.
And you see willow trees that are
up
and down
Oh my god.
the side
Beautiful.
up the hill with a large, which you can see as a cave opening at the top. The hill sits itself down into the water as if welcoming you to climb the side.
That's a freaking keyhole up there.
Mm-hmm.
Now they said that the goblin that took the key is up there.
You know what? I think you're on to something, Vivian. Well,
Seems a little too on the nose, though, doesn't it?
Do we need to open the box?
It is the Feywild. Sometimes things are just on the nose. Let's continue. Let's head up, I guess.
Okay. So you guys all head to the base of Tellonme Hill. You guys step onto dry land as your entire group is able to just kind of step foot here. And what do you guys want to do? Do you want to set up camp? Do you want to take a quick short rest? It's about noon at this point.
Okay. I don't think we're down any supplies, are we?
No, we're not. No, I don't think.
Okay.
How are you doing?
So
I'm in good shape.
Okay. That's just
okay.
On.
So, if you guys are going to continue on, this is where we are going to throw the brakes on for tonight.
Aww.
We're sitting at about 6 o'clock. We got about 4 hours in, realistically.
Okay.
Maybe a little less than that, but quite a bit. You guys were able to get out of from the Leaning Tower. You traveled. You found that the land itself had been flooded overnight. You traveled a short ways, and you made your way through a fog into the forgotten battlefield that just suddenly appeared in front of you. When traveling across, you found some armor that suddenly animated. Each of you had to figure out how to disarm and ultimately defeat these armors. Two of you figuring out how to disarm them. One of you figuring out how to completely deactivate them. Once that being figured out, you guys deactivated, found your items. Each of you gaining one new item. Sullivan and Niven, you guys found some other stuff while you were there. Exited there, traveled across some more water on a raft that you had found. Saw some flashes of another land in the water. Talking to Sir Dalifar, you figured out that this land is Downfall, where the hag, Bavlorna, has set up camp. Now you guys have made it to the bottom of Tellonme Hill, where you have been told the goblin who holds the key to Sir Talivar's cage calls home. We will pick up there tomorrow. Questions, comments, concerns, statements, prayer requests, praises.
Great job.
Yay!
Yay! That was fantastic, TJ.
That was good.
I'm pretty happy with like the sound bar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the stuff so far. I think this is gonna add a little bit. How did you guys like the voices? I know I only did one, but how was it better?
It was good.
Easier to
Yeah, it was
okay.
good. I just got to figure out my Frankenstein video I'm gonna have to do this time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I
already.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Is there any questions about your guys' items, your weapons?
I've read the description of mine. I made one little edit to it though.
Okay.
Because it says +1 on there. But the bonuses wasn't added, so I just added the bonuses via.
Oh, I must have missed that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Are you good with the skills?
Yep. I love them.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tyler,
I've read
questions,
everyone's.
comments, concerns on yours?
Questions, comments, concerns on yours?
Yes, but I'll probably reach out about them later.
Okay.
I do have one question for Vivian.
Yes.
Jessica.
Yes.
Only because it was Jade's idea. So I have to ask, though. She asked, I was out of the room at the time, when we were fighting, well, not fighting the armor, but engaging with this armor, she was the one that pointed out about your shadow nuke. Did that have anything to do with your idea? Or no? About removing the helmet or head?
No, it didn't. Like, there was like light in the helmet. Oh, take the helmet off and I could be able to actually see like the orb of light that's there.
I was just curious. Jade said it and I was like, okay, that's not a bad idea.
I was really dependent on her figuring that out because I could not figure out another way to give you guys a hint on how to do that.
The box of common sense is correct yet again.
So, Donnie, just to explain that is our way of giving Jade her way of dabbling in D&D. I love it.
When you guys were out, we talked about it. I told him it's her way of playing without playing full-time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she can play whenever she sees fit.
All right, I'm going to stop recording now, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.